Hey guys, Furry Path of Pain here. Now, I know that Despots aren't that good a deck. Um, I even guessed on his turn on round one from the fact that he drew into another Upstart Goblin, and I decided to negate it on a gut feeling. So, um, well, you'll see. Oh, this was also a great this was also a very great example of my burn frames in action. Even though I did go rather easy on this guy. I could have beaten this guy on turn 18, but I chose not to. And I could have dealt more damage with Starlight Red Dragon Archfiend by not going into that second driver. I mean, technically I could have gone into an alpha. No, that wouldn't have worked. I only had 3 slots. Actually, I could have filled up all 5 slots with effect monsters. I would just have had to have used Omega first. So I would use Omega, then Soul Charge into 2 drivers, a Gamma, and an Alpha. Go into Scarlight, then go into and then after that I would go into Ancient Fairy Dragon. Then I would use its effect since I wouldn't be able to enter my battle phase anyway that turn due to Soul Charge, and I would have uh, 4 monsters on the field on my side that were effect monsters, thus dealing 2,000 damage instead of the 1,000. And then I had Raigeki, which would have been game anyway. I gave this guy like 5 extra turns. He also misplayed like once, unless he actually wanted me to use Zeta on one of the trio, which I wouldn't have done unless I had drawn into that second Ojama trio. See? Red on round Q. I probably misplayed by doing it this way, but I figured he didn't have anything to special summon anything. Especially since that's apparently a Storming Mirror Force. Actually, I think he was waiting for me to switch this to attack mode to try and attack and win. Or he genuinely forgot about storming. Unless it was alerting him. Now, I got him down to 4 monsters after this. Due to attacking and dealing 3,800 damage. And then 300 more, so that was like 4,100 damage by attacking one of the tokens with Omega. And I don't think the opponent was expecting the use of the field spell, which I believe I draw on the second 16th turn. Yeah, so my next turn I draw into, I believe, Circuit. So my 8th turn, which is my next turn. I drop the Phoenix Chain. Use its effect. Oh, I guess it's not that turn. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. So I did get it. Of course, I got my safety net right there. It was probably a good thing I didn't attack with any of my other monsters due to storming. This guy got really, really wary. Or he just gave up. Wow. Hey girl. Sorry guys, talking to my cat. Say hello. Wow. No? I wonder what that was. Oh, that was overload fusion. 3. I guess he was gonna try for Cyber End Dragon. Oh no, that's a light type. Then I guess he was gonna try for the other one. Chimera Tech or whatever. Chimera Tech, whatever it was called. But right about here. I messed up right here too. I believe I did anyway. No, this is where I draw Soul Charge. Now, this is where I fucked up. He goes into Chicken Game. I should have used Chicken Game's effect to... No, yeah, I used Chicken Game's effect to destroy itself. Didn't I? Yeah, I believe I did. Either way, I won on this turn. I believe I won on this turn. Or it was my next turn. One of the two. Yep. So that's how it is. Right, get Chicken Game, destroy itself. Right, Becky, dealing 1200. Then summon comma 1 and comma 2. Overlaying for Cowboy for game. Not having to worry about his back row. And then there's game. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. This is actually my Ojama Trio Lockdown PSY-Frame deck. Literally only uses 4 Yosenju cards. I'll show the list in a minute. I know this wasn't a very good deck to showcase this deck against, but I didn't really have a choice. This was one of the only times I managed to get this off in game. Also, a side note, apparently the tokens don't count as effect monsters, and while I was at regionals, I won a couple of my games through the pretext that the tokens were effect monsters, because after a token is destroyed, it deals 300 damage to the opponent. So my opponents also thought this, so it was also a fault on both of our cases. So technically, I did not win regionals 3x or go to regionals and get 3x. I went 0x due to faulty rulings. However, technically, I still got 3x. Uh, Dropped on round 7, didn't bother playing in round 7. Anyway, be right back with the list. And I'm back. Anyway, it's the regular 3 driver, 3 delta, 3 gamma, then 3 beta. I don't do 3 alpha. I find that even if I do use alpha, it's more of a dead card and it's kind of situational. So I run it at 2. It's usually only good for the quick banish with overload or just to add a quick card on turn 1. You never want to draw into more than one of these. Well, you don't want to have more than one of these in the hand at any one time. I have 2 card D in the main deck. Easy draws, quick draws. I run 2 Yosenju Kama 2 for the attack directly when I have the tokens out, or when the opponent has defense position monsters out due to quaking or them just setting. I have Kama 1 to bounce troublesome cards. The regular 2 field zone for banished monsters, the Raigeki, a dark hole, which does come in handy for instances where I can't get rid of Fiendish Chains or something like that. Soul Charge, as you saw, very handy, and it can be recycled with Omega. 1 gold Sarcophagus to get cards into my hand get certain cards in my hand faster. Usually use it when I draw into a rivalry or a Drama Trio and no rivalry in Trio, and banish one of the 2. I run 2 Twin Twisters. I tried one. It didn't work out as well. 2 Twin Twisters seems to work better. It does feel a little clunky, but it still feels good in the deck. The deck did need a bit of discard power, and the combos with Twin Twister and Overload work rather well as well. I only run 2 of the field spell. I'm confident enough in this deck's capabilities to just lock with the trio lock and rivalry, and just attack directly with Kama 2 until they have like 4,100 life points left. And by then, either way, by then, I have all the materials I need by then to go into Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend and finish them off. So I got the quaking for the permanent sets. I got trio for some of those troublesome decks, almost kind of like monarchs, because they can't tribute using the trios. I run Psychic Blaster for when I have a banished Omega and a level 1, and it does piercing, so that's 2,000 damage, and I gain 2,000. Scarlight for the burn, Omegas for hand banish. This to get out of some tricky situations. This to gain life points when I am low and I know I can gain them. Only a minute left, crap. This for quick banishes, I do go into this sometimes. This I don't go into too much. It's an okay card. As you saw, this is a fun nuke. Can't use it during the battle step with beta. This is a fun card. As usual, as usual, I can use that to get that out. Then the burn. 2 Lancia because obvious help and control. For those trap heavy decks when I know I can stop them. 2 Max C for sighting. I usually say these against special summon heavy decks and take out the card cards. Monarch stoppage. You know the rest. Basic stoppage. Anyway, Furry Path of Pain out. Feel free to subscribe below or like the comments. Tell me what you think is wrong or not. Anyway, ciao.